Yeah, Mumble Games and Zap their content if you're taking over. Rapping in my mix.
Hi, welcome to the Sack Effect Show. Today, honestly, mostly I want to react on stuff on Sack or the which I would react to, especially with this Yvonne Nelson saga. I know everybody has said their own. I had to sit down, lay back, and then ask myself so many questions. And I think I've had some convincing questions or answers that I will share. But then I chanced upon Twitter banter between one Nigerian, let me say, journalist who is also into like educating and specialized with the Afrobeat, and like he's well recognized in the field of Afrobeat. He's not probably, let me see, a musician, but then they are part of the ecosystem. Then when you also come to Ghana, we have Olele Salvador, who is also the the defending champion for Ghana. He gets it. So they had this for them back, and then it was about this Asaka movement and all this stuff. And right after that conversation, there was a space by DJ Slim, and trust me, I didn't see it earlier, but then the last person to speak, who was a Nigerian, even before I left, spoke so many things, and I realized it's true. We need this in our country, we need this in our system. Now, I don't know why the big people up there, you see, my problem with Africans is that we are not able to make money. We don't know how to make money. Whites have a way of bringing people on board, but at the end of the day, everything you do, he gets his fair share in it. It's very simple. You see, the whole America, okay, gave loan to Elon Musk that when you're able to develop this electronic car, whenever we ship it outside the country, the revenue that is generated into the country, these revenues would have a share in it. That is how you generate money. So you don't need to go and keep all the money in no. You create avenues for people. You create opportunities for people. And in that opportunities, they need to also give you something. They need to give you your fair share. And that is what our big people in the media are not seeing. It's always greediness. I don't know. Now, this Nigerian said so many things, but then there were some key things he said. He actually had his few, I think, weeks to months internship at Don Jazzy's place, and then the things he got to know about the music industry, realized, no, we've been joking. Honestly, what this Nigerian journalist, and what he was saying, it was, let me see, 80% true. Because this is not the first time I'm hearing that Nigerians don't care about your music. Their countries are already saturated with their music, and they want more exports and all those stuff. Every day, day in, day out. Yeah, so if you're a big star here, it doesn't mean that you're a big star there. No, come on, Nigeria is far bigger than us. That's the truth. Now, they've been able to sit down and move miles ahead of us. What's the way forward? It is two things. Either we collaborate, but then even in collaboration, you're going to just get a fair share. There should be a plan. If we want to collaborate, how do we ensure that whilst we collaborate, we also enjoy the fair share on our side? If Nigeria is, let's say, 3 times us, and the whole thing is coming, then it means that Ghana should be able to get 1, and then Nigeria will get 3. You get it? That is simple. Now, this guy, I'll let you listen to the audio after this short interaction with you. But then this guy said, 1, they have people who are sitting down day in, day out, monitoring where their musics are going. They are monitoring which people are trying to embrace and what is the new way that is coming on. So there's an actual monitoring that is going on behind the scene. And the moment they realize 1, 2, 3 people, maybe as we are here, Jamaica, there's a cloud that is playing our song 4, 5 times. What they do is they move there, or they try to make contact. You get it? Now, They also try as much as possible to penetrate every market. And that is something we need to start doing. My problem is Ghana itself, the people in it, we are not helping ourselves. I'll let you know, I am a SAC native 100%. And one thing you should know about SAC natives is if it's Ghana first, cool. Ghana before any other thing else. So the next stage is Sarkodie, no doubt. You get it. So basically, there are some things we need to know. Now I believe Sarkodie, who has been through all these stages, has the key. Know some of these things that he can at least help us achieve. But this is where we have his own people sabotaging him. A whole media house discussing. They know these people would give negative comments about him. See, to me, you feel you have something to say. Yes, fine. But at the end of the day, you don't know who is watching outside. And that's the mistake we always do. We don't know who is watching outside. So if we want investors to come, they're like, even their own people, they don't appreciate it. How would I even come in? I'm saying it's not everybody that you have to allow. See, we need to get media, like one big media. Forget about clouds and chasing. I know people want to eat, but there's one thing Nigerians do. They don't care if they need to sacrifice until they've built their brand. But we always want, we should eat it today. That is all. We are not thinking about future. Legacy. Can we get a media house that this media house is so respected for its analysis in the music industry, such that it analyzes the comments? He tells you that when this musician is moving this way, Sarkodie is moving this way, there's a wave you want to end. We would rather want to go to him and learn. What is the vision? Why are you moving this way? Can we preach a similar message to be able to get other people? Educate even the young artists on board. Let them understand some of these things. It takes a whole ecosystem to be able to build this. Nigeria didn't build it in just a day. Rome was never built in just a day. It took them, from the guys' conversation, it took them about 30 years to get there. Ghana, when? Some would say that Benny or China. When are we even going to start? Olele is trying to address something, and we have DJ Slim trying to say, seriously, is this the time? Come on. It's sad though. It's sad. Like when I was speaking about it, I'm emotional. I'm really into music, but then I'm not really out there. I feel some of the things they are doing, we need to be very critical about it. And there's a whole lot of things that I don't know if those are the media front. You see, one thing we lack is a research institute. Because these people that speak, okay, some of the speakers that speak, that have the platform, we should ask them, do they even have a research team that gives them well-informed information? Or they just come and then from their perspective, whatever they do, they just spill it out there, and then that is what the masses carry. Come on. This is a clarion call. From what I saw yesterday to now, I'm telling you, that it's about time Ghanaians stay focused. Even as at yesterday when the incident happened, I expect some big people, some media men, to say, no, Nigerians have disrespected us a lot and we need to stand up. They should organize meetings. They should try and bring people on board. We talked about our challenges, which I'll talk in my next session. But trust me, it's very sad. And we need to stand up as Ghanaians. Now, there were some of the challenges that they listed. And they were like, it's true that money is a problem, but money, to me, I feel is also not a problem. Why? Because we don't even have the structure. You see, money is always a byproduct of the structure that has been established. We are saying we don't have people. No, we've not been able to build something solid that people outside can affiliate themselves. That's what Sarkodie said on the conversation with But is it no? This guy, this sneaker guy, I've forgotten. He said we've not been able to establish something solid. So even those that are Ghanaians that are outside and have blogs, they don't really want to associate with us. Because we've not been able to establish that. Until we learn to establish, until we learn to be conscious about even our efforts, our talks, our decisions, our actions, we'll never get anywhere. It's very sad. And I wish I can see Stonebwoy doing the move. I can see Black Sherry doing the move. I see Kamido also pulling it. And Jackie also pulling it. But it is not enough. We need to flood the country. The question is, do we have a unified agenda? Such that we even have a setting, an ecosystem, a hub that even guides the bloggers on what to post. But Charlie, one man for himself, God for us all. That's it. So let's kindly listen to this guy's concerns, and then we'll get back to it. Thank you very much.
Dope video.
Dope man, dope video. Sarkodie is the only, I forgot to say, Sarkodie is the only, in Nigeria here, we listen to Sarkodie a lot, No way they will play 2, 3, 4, 5 songs at least. They will have to play Sarkodie. It's big here in Nigeria too. But one thing I've noticed in Ghana music space, I think is the only, you understand the music business. Because when an artist...
Crazy. Yeah. Marble beans and Sarkodie content.